tea session, we'll be discussing the second important part of basic electrical engineering, which is DC circuits. Now, we'll see how to analyze a DC circuit using different types of theorems and simple laws such as Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's voltage and current law. Now, till you are at 12th standard, you might have learned the simple theorems or the simple laws to analyze the DC circuit, and they are series and parallel laws and Ohm's law. So, we'll see what is the necessity of all these theorems to analyze a DC circuit. What is basically analysis of DC circuit? The definition of analysis of DC circuit is, obtaining current, voltage and power across various components of DC circuit. Now, next question is, what is DC circuit? DC circuit is a network or circuit which is made up of different components such as resistance, current sources. So we'll see a simple circuit and its analysis using the first law, which is Ohm's law, and the second thing is series and parallel laws of resistance. See, a simple DC circuit may consist of one voltage source and one resistor. The voltage source is, say, V. This is positive terminal of the voltage source, negative terminal of the DC voltage source, and the resistance connected in this circuit is R. Now, what is meant by analysis of this DC circuit? Now, analysis of this DC circuit means obtaining current flowing through this resistance, then voltage across this resistance, and power consumed by this resistance. Now, this calculation of all these three parameters is called analysis of DC circuit. Now, how to find out current flowing through this circuit? The first law which you have learned at your school level is Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? I is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So, in this circuit, if voltage is equal to, say, 24 volts, and if resistance value is, say, 4 ohms, then current flowing through this resistance is equal to 24 divided by 4, which is equal to 6 amperes. Then, if I ask you to find out voltage across this resistance, then this voltage is equal to current flowing through this resistance into resistance value. Since current is equal to 6 amperes and resistance is equal to 4, you will get voltage across this resistance equals to 24 volts. And power consumed by this resistance can be calculated using power is equal to current square into resistance, which is equal to 6 square into the resistance value is 4. So it is 36 into 4, and the unit of this power is watts. So in this way we can find out current, voltage and power consumed by this particular element resistance using simple Ohm's law. But this is the simplest type of DC circuit. Now if I add one more resistance with this. Now if I call this resistance as R1 and this resistance as, say, R2. Now the analysis of this circuit means calculation of current, voltage and power consumed by both these resistances as well as the entire circuit. Now this can be solved using, now again we can assume the second resistance as, say, 2 ohms. R2 is 2 ohms. Now if I ask you to find out current through these two resistances, how will you find out current through these two resistances? We can use series law of resistances. See here, these two resistances are connected in series. So I can find out current using I equals to V divided by, now for this resistance I have to write what? R1 plus R2. Because the total resistance is now R1 plus R2, which is series law of resistances. So you will get the denominator as, say, 4 plus 2, and then you will get the current flowing through this circuit equals to 4 amperes. Now since these two resistances are connected in series, the same current, 4 ampere current, will flow through the resistance R1 as well as what? R2. So the current in R1 and R2 is 4 amperes, while power consumed by these two resistances as well as voltage across resistance R1 and R2 we can calculate using the same formula. Now if I want voltage across resistance R1, then this I can calculate using I into R1. How much is I? I now in this case is equal to 4 into resistance is R1 is equal to 4. So you will get the voltage across resistance as 16 volts. Well, voltage across resistance R2 can be calculated using current into resistance R2. How much is current in this circuit? 4 amperes. And resistance R2 is how much? It is equal to 2 ohms. So the total voltage across R2 will get as 8 volts. Now this total voltage VR1 plus VR2, that is 16 plus 8, is equal to total voltage applied to the circuit. Now the last part of this is what? Power consumed by the first resistance, say R1, and power consumed by the second resistance R2. Now the formula for power consumed is I square R. Since the resistance is R1, we'll write here R1. Here the resistance is R2, so write R2. You will get this power as the current is 4 amperes, so 4 square into resistance R1 is 4 ohms. So you will get this as 16 into 4, that is 64 watts. Well, this power you will get 4 square into 2, that is 32 watts. So the total power consumed by this circuit is equal to 64 plus 32. This is called analysis of DC circuit. Now in this case, like we have solved this or we have analyzed this circuit using two laws. One is Ohm's law and the second one is series law of resistances. Now again, if I make this circuit more complicated, how to make this circuit more complicated? If I add one more resistance in this circuit of rating say 4 ohms. Of rating say 4 ohms. Now how to analyze this circuit? Again, the meaning of analysis is calculation of current through each component of the circuit. Now if I assume this current as say I. This current I will flow through resistance R1. Then here this total current will get distributed. If I assume this current as say I1 and this current as say I2, how to find out these two currents? Using parallel law of resistances. Now what is parallel law of resistances? In this circuit, this resistance 2 ohms and resistance R3 which is 4 ohms, they are connected in parallel. So how much is the entire resistance of this circuit? The entire resistance is R2 and R3, they are in parallel, and this is in series with resistance R1. These two are in parallel, equivalent of these two is in series with R1. So how to find out the total resistance or net resistance of the circuit? It is 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4 plus R1 is 4 ohms. So this resistance will get 8 divided by 6 plus 4 is the total resistance of the circuit, and the total current of the circuit can be calculated using I equals to total voltage of the circuit divided by total resistance of the circuit. Now this total voltage is 24 volts in this case, and total resistance is 8 by 6 which is equal to 5.33 ohms. So here I can write down the current is 5.33. 24 divided by 5.33, you will get the current in amperes. Now this is the total current supplied by this particular voltage source. The same current I will flow through resistance R1, and then this total current will get distributed in the two resistances. These two currents we can find out, calculate using current division rule or parallel law of resistances. Now, if the circuit is further complicated, if I add two more resistances in this circuit, again you can solve this problem using what? Using series and parallel laws of resistances. But now pay attention.